the indictment that came down today, you're saying you're completely innocent of those?
Not completely innocent would be a false statement. Now, ignorance is no excuse for the law. I try to go back and forth with a few accountants, and
Not completely innocent would be a false statement. So he just admitted guilt. People, this is why it's better to just shut up. Extreme Foolishness TV here. This is where I talk about extreme foolishness that goes on around you. Please support our channel if you like this content, whatever we're doing here on this channel. Just give us a like, drop a comment, let us know how you feel about the story. And we'll appreciate it if you subscribe. Anyway, without wasting your time, I will be talking about Omi in a Hellcat. I'll be giving you guys my extreme foolishness analysis about this young brother and why he's an extremely foolish person. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, why will I call him an extreme fool? Or why will I say he's an extremely foolish person? Because the proof is in the pudding. Extreme foolishness that this guy is engaged is glaring. First of all, Omi in a Hellcat, for those who do not know who this young fella is, he has been accused by the feds of pirating copyrighted content. Pretty much, he has a streaming service, or he had a streaming service, or ran a streaming service called, I believe, IPTV, where copyrighted content from NFL, DirecTV, all the big media conglomerates were streamed through his platform. He charged people an amount. He claimed that he did not know what he was doing was wrong, that he operated in a gray area, and that he had legal justification, or shall I say, he was not in violation of any law when he ran this service. About 2 years ago, the feds came knocking on the door, and that's usually not a good thing, because the feds do not come to give you candy. They don't come to give you Halloween candy. They don't come to deliver birthday gifts to you. When the feds come knocking, it's usually for a bad reason. They came to seize all his cars. He had a lot of cars. They froze his bank accounts. They pretty much took everything and left him dry. After that, he made a video about how the feds came and took everything. He just wants to keep going to social media. Extreme foolishness 1. If you are operating in a gray area, if you're operating in an illegal area, if you're operating in an I don't know if what I'm doing is right area, please don't put your business on Front Street. Don't talk about your crimes on YouTube. Don't flaunt your wealth on Instagram. Don't do it. This reminds me of Hush Puppy, the Nigerian dude who got arrested by the feds in Dubai. He voluntarily availed himself to be in the radar of the FBI. He posted cars, jewelry, expensive trips, lavish spending, and he knew he ran a scam. I'm not saying that what Omi and Hellcat did at the time rises up to the level of a Ray Hush Puppy's scam, but you get the gist. So it's like you thump your nose. Omi and Hellcat was extremely foolish by purposefully availing himself to be under the radar of the FBI. Sometimes just lay low. You got all these cars. And I understand. It's usually people who do this kind of stuff usually have a psychological problem. I'm not a psychologist here. But at the very least, they have an extremely foolish problem. Omi in a Hellcat strikes me as somebody who has the mentality of an IG thought, who's desperate for attention and twerks for likes and clicks. Or an IG thought who's thirsty for attention and posts thirst trap pics just for likes and clicks. We know Omen Hellcat can't twerk and do all that stuff for clicks. He's a dude. So the formula for dudes who want this attention is to post them living in a lavish, extravagant lifestyle. Girls love that stuff. Or he balling. He driving a Lambo. He driving a Ferrari. He's iced out. He got a G-Wagon. He got a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. He's taking all these trips. He got all these beautiful women. That is why he's doing this. So fast forward to 2021. The feds came knocking on the door again. Just like I told you, they're not bringing any candy to you. The feds are not coming to deliver your birthday gift to you. When the feds knock on the door, it's not good. He got arrested because he had been indicted for conspiracy to commit copyright infringement, tax evasion, fraud, and whatever it is. It's in the indictment here. And I mean, you can read the indictment. Don't waste your time and read this stuff. I'm just look at all the cars. Look at vehicles here. 2019 Jeep Wrangler that was seized from him. Look at all the cars. Just look at all the cars. What the heck are you doing with all these cars, people? Please tell me. He got more cars than a car lot. He got more Lambos than a Lamborghini dealership. Honda Rebel CTX motorcycles. Audi R8, Lambo. At least he got some real estate. I guess that was a good investment, but they've seized all that stuff. But you get the gist. He's spending money on all these cars so he can flash them. And he got a Hellcat too. This is why I tell people, a lot of the stuff that you post on social media, especially if you're a defendant in a criminal action, most likely will be used against you in court. Even in civil cases, clients that I represent, if they're involved in a catastrophic injury or they're involved in a car accident or trucking accident, I tell them don't post on social media. Because whatever you post, opposing party, the insurance companies, they're going to use it against you to get off. Same here. Whatever he says, I guarantee you, every video he says, every video he posts, every picture will be downloaded. The feds are going to be fine. They're going to be looking for stuff. If somebody's looking for stuff, why give them stuff? Or me? So let's go back to after he got arrested. He live streamed the arrest again. In other words, to get clicks.
Do you anybody else in the house?
What is going on?
Anyone else in the house?
I said no already, and I've asked for an arrest warrant. You guys aren't giving us any reason.
This extreme foolishness. It was live streamed. It's online. You can check it for yourself. Then he gets arrested because he was indicted. He got a bond, I believe, a $50,000 bond. Then what does he do next? He comes out and gives an interview to a reporter.
So, do you mind if we do a quick one?
What's going on?
So,
Sorry, I'm
yeah, you want to put that down? Yeah.
I wish I had one of those. That's a nice.
He got the camera with the mic. He's ready to start talking. You are under a federal indictment. You got charges. You were talking to a news reporter. Where is your lawyer at? Where they do that at? I'm sure his lawyer has told him to shut the fuck up.
So, tell me what happened yesterday.
Yeah,
The FBI came in.
He's going to start snitching on himself again.
And I actually sat in one of my divorce.
What happened yesterday?
Yeah,
The FBI came in.
for the first time. You know, the first time you guys came here, everybody said that it was bull crap.
Right. So just tell me what happened.
Nothing. They just came in. They ran straight up to the ring, and they put a blue tape on the ring so we couldn't see. But obviously, there's about 30 cameras around the whole premises. So they came back for the things that they alleged that I did, the copyright infringement, which, you know, I don't think I ever did anything wrong. Obviously, I was running businesses wide open in the public. So now we
Just because your business isn't wide open in the public doesn't mean you didn't do anything wrong. Ignorance of the law is not a legal defense.
to see. We're going to have our day in court now. So finally, you know, I get to not be depressed, not be stressed out anymore. Now I get my day in court.
Was this arrest a relief for you?
It was 100% a relief because I didn't know what was going on for 2 years.
Yes.
No answers,
Relief.
no nothing.
It's fair.
You know, depressed. You know, a lot of depression comes behind this. They don't know, man. When they do things like this, they take people's livelihoods. You know, so this is sort of a big relief for me.
You
Obviously.
look like you're doing pretty good.
Oh, and look, they said that everything that I've done was criminally, and back again, we're back to flourishing again with other business ventures, which means that, you know, I've always done something right.
Just because you're now flourishing in other business ventures doesn't mean you've always done something right. Too much information. Omi, shut up.
I just feel like, you know, I found a loophole. I ran through it, and I did great. You know, there's other colleges.
Oh, he did great. He found a loophole. If he testifies, tell the I found a loophole. I was looking for a loophole. Tell the jury that and see how that sounds in court.
Of minds that are in the same business that I was in, they never got in trouble with the FBI. They're right now, you know, they're getting sued by DirecTV, and the FBI never had any interest in them. And
Because they probably did not flaunt their wealth. The FBI did not have an interest on the other people because they probably stayed laid low. They're only dealing with a civil charge, a civil lawsuit with DirecTV and all these other media houses. So you see the difference, Omi? Maybe that's why the feds came for you, because you were over flaunting the money that you got.
you know, that's my question to them. Like, how come my colleagues get to run off of $200-300 million, and I was the only one targeted out of it?
And hopefully, these colleagues, hopefully the FBI already knows them, because if they don't know them, you're going to have to give up their names in order to get a deal with the feds. They're going to be like, you got colleagues making $200 million, $300 million. Where are their names? Now you're forced to start snitching. Because they say, you said you had colleagues. Well, we need cooperation. Otherwise, let's go to trial. See, people, this is the reason why the Fifth Amendment was there, so that people can shut up. But he had that right, but he is voluntarily giving information to the feds. Why are you helping the opposing party?
Maybe it's because, you know, we were probably driving down the 95, and they looked over, you know, they make $70,000 a year. Who the hell is this fat guy driving a Lambo?
You said two things in a video. Mm-hmm. You said you're prepared to go to jail. Is that?
Oh, he said he's prepared to go to jail. Who says that? Which criminal says? Or criminal defendant? I can't call him a criminal because he's still entitled to the presumption of innocence. Who said, I'm ready to go to jail? Oh, okay.
The case?
If the jurors could find that I did anything wrong, because I believe I seek counsel in this matter, and I actually sat in one of my divorce proceedings, and I sat there and told my lawyer, am I doing anything wrong? Because if I am, I'll quit now. He looked at me in my face in front of my ex-wife.
You're asking a divorce lawyer about a copyright legal question, and you're expecting to get a correct answer? Lawyers don't know everything, folks. If you want an answer about a copyright or an intellectual property question, go hire an intellectual property expert. Don't sit on your divorce where you're arguing over child support, custody, visitation, division of real property, out of the marital estate, and just ask your lawyer out of the blues, am I doing everything right or everything wrong? And she said, oh, you good. That is not a legal defense, Omi.
And said, Omar, what you're doing is not illegal. So in my heart, what I felt that I was doing was illegal? No. You know, this was wide open. I've never hid anything that I've ever done. You know, it kind of sucks. Second
thing you said in one of your videos, you always make money. What's next for you?
Opening the biggest brand in the world right now, you know, reloadedmerch.com, and we're doing fantastic. We have a great group of people to follow us, you know, and I've always been an advocate of positivity. You know, you'll never see me advocate anything other than positivity. So, you know, what happens is supposed to happen. And, you know, God bless everyone.
So just to be crystal clear, the indictment that came down today, you're saying you're completely innocent of those?
This is the most extremely foolish part of this video. Please. Oh, shit.
Clear, the indictment that came down today, you're saying you're completely innocent of those?
Not completely innocent would be a false statement. Now, ignorance is no excuse for the law. You know, I try to go back and forth with a few accountants. And
Not completely innocent would be a false statement. So he just admitted guilt. People, this is why it's better to just shut up. Have your lawyer with you. If you're going to talk, have your lawyer with you. He just admitted guilt. They'll probably play this tape, this recording in court that he knew. He knew. At the very least, even if you're not going to get him on the conspiracy charge, get him on the tax evasion charge or get him on some other charge. And it's sad because he probably will have beat this case. It seems like a case he can win with the right lawyer.
you know, I found that when they were trying to, like, you know, file my taxes, they were filing them wrong. You know, should I have done a little faster? Of course, 100%. But do I think that I blatantly just ran away from the law and try to evade and try to money? None of that stuff.
People, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think he's an extreme fool. I think his lawyers need to control their client. And I think he has a lawyer that he has now. He may need to find lawyers who specialize in white-collar criminal defense in the area, especially in federal cases. He needs at least 2 or 3 lawyers, so that way he can get the strongest team possible to fight the feds. Seems like a case he can win. I don't see it as a slam dunk case for the feds. I think the jury can find otherwise. It will be hard for the feds to find 12 people to unanimously convict him. It will be hard because it seems to be a well-liked guy. Looks like a good guy. He just needs to shut up. So drop a comment, like this video, share this video. If there's anything I missed, please let me know in the comments. If there's anything you would like to add, let me know in the comments. I can't talk about this whole thing all day. This video will be too long. I appreciate you guys for watching from the bottom of my heart. Stay safe out there, my friends. Don't say too much stuff on social media. And most importantly, say no to extreme foolishness.